Hello world, I do not know when or if this video will even cut out, but if it does, I apologize. Now as you can see, I am outside, which is unusual for this specimen of Cass, but I have a dog. We are dog sitting. Her name is Chloe, and she likes to pull. So this is gonna be me trying to make sure she doesn't pull. So apparently I'm not the only one who can't handle the outdoors. We've been on this walk for about 10 minutes and Chloe is dying. Not literally, just whatever that is. I have 10 cats, not dogs. So when there's a lot of panting and not wanting to move, I just decided it needs to be a break. So we're gonna put a disclaimer. Now, earlier today, but later in the video, I stopped telling a story because there are small children. After I tell you guys I don't care about other people's opinions. Here's where people with intelligence come in. Although I may not care about people's opinions, I do care about their actions. And there were like 7 to 14-year-olds and black. Now, I'm not racist, but in the DC area, when you have small children who are black, they tend to be stereotypical black. Like, they'll steal your shit, cuss you out, slap you around, that type of stuff. I'm not scared to take on a group of kids, but I'm kind of scared to take on a group of kids and then have the cops called on me. So I stopped filming. So, yeah. Now, if I had a friend, I would have kept going, because these type of kids don't usually try to take on two older white kids. And I don't have black friends. It's not my fault, I swear. I'm not racist. Like, I talk to some black people. They just move and don't live around me and don't usually hang out with me. I currently have one friend. I'll try to make a video with her sometime. We'll see about that. You know who you are. If you're watching this, you know what's coming. Yeah, so what should I tell you on this break? Please leave comments stating what you would like me to say. That probably does not help my current situation though. Oh god, I need to brush my teeth. I woke up and then started doing chores right away. And then Chloe came over and I was told to take her on a walk after a while. Because she's really hyper. I don't know how old she is, but she acts like a newborn puppy. Like, she runs all the time. Like, my mom cleans Chloe's house, and I hang out with Chloe while my mom's cleaning Chloe's house. And Chloe's probably the most hyper dog I've ever seen. We used to own dogs. There's a reason we don't own dogs anymore. But Chloe surpasses that. I mean, I love her, but I don't know how to live with her, you know? I mean, right now she's pretty chill. Look at that. Look at that happy Chloe. But that's because I've been walking her. And before I was walking her, I was running outside with her. So she's pretty tired. And I'm just in the forest. Well, not really. I mean, I'm on the outside of the forest. Okay, I'm gonna resume our walk. If any more stories come up, I will film. Chloe, what are you doing? Okay, Chloe's trying to tell me that our walk needs to be concluded. She's trying to adventure into the forest. Which is really not a good idea around here. Like, there's not really a trail, and if there is a trail, it's usually really wet and dirty, and I don't want to bring a dog home that's wet and dirty, because then my house will be wet and dirty and I'll have to clean it up. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm gonna go. Now, as none of you probably know, I live in the most ignorant, stupid, unloving, least friendly, judging area around. The DC area. And it is very unusual in the DC area to see somebody wearing a nerd shirt about pie, flannel, leggings, and shoes. use as a dog. But it is even more rare to see somebody walking a dog. And that has yet to top the fact that I am talking to myself while staring into a camera, and it is really bright. Now, while I was deciding that I'd become YouTube famous, I decided I'd only do it with friends, because I am much more interesting when somebody is around to call me out on my silly antics. But alas, it has been about a month, and I've yet to work up the nerve to ask a friend to help make me a channel. So I'm just here with the dog. Chloe, say hi to the camera. Chloe, Chloe. Yeah, Chloe doesn't care about you guys. Nope. As this is the first video I'm making, but probably not the first I'm going to post, I'm just gonna spew facts about me. You may be wondering what's going on with my chin. Well, you'll see, I had something terrible called the triple acne factor. And this is where 3 bits of acne, I think they're called whiteheads in this case, but I'm very unsure and unintelligent on the beauty of the body. And one of them was ready to pop, 2 of them were not. I went to pop that one, the other 2 popped instead and bled all over my face. And then I have this terrible habit of picking anything ever on my body. And now my chin looks like something that would kill you and give you chlamydia. But all is well, because I don't give a shit about other people's opinions. Yes, that's the #1 thing that most people learn about me. I don't care the fact that I'm in DC and everybody thinks I'm crazy, and I'm just doing whatever the hell I want, and frankly, Chloe agrees. Right, Chloe? Sorry, I had to fix her leash. Oh, look. That girl was staring at me, like, really intensely. Oh, earlier, when I was about to film, Chloe looked like she was about to use the bathroom, and I was like, I don't know what to do because I didn't plan for this. I just decided to take her on a walk and, like, escape my house. And I was just walking, and I realized she wasn't actually using the bathroom after a while, because she just likes to sniff everything, because we're dog sitting and she's not used to this side of wherever I am. And then this guy saw me, and he was just staring very intensely, like he was driving in the road and then stopped to watch a younger female with a dog. Now, at first I thought he was extremely perverted, but then I realized he probably didn't want to see dog shit later in his life, and he was just waiting to throw some cuss words at me. But he was very unintelligent, didn't know the full situation, and didn't get what he wanted. Right, Chloe? Yeah, because we're good people. And dog. And then, I just kept walking. And when I was done crossing the street from where Chloe was to where we currently were, he honked at me. And I was like, bitch, what are you doing? And he did the whole what with his arms, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, and walked away. So if you're watching this video, judgmental guy who likes to stare at young children with dogs, actually I'm not a child, I'm almost 18, you're a bastard, and you shouldn't do that anymore. It probably doesn't help if I call you guys bastards, but frankly, you're not in front of my face, so I'm gonna badmouth you. But if you were in front of me, I'd probably try to talk calmly about the situation, inform you that you don't always know the full situation, and then proceed to tell you what a bastard you are if you continue to disagree with me and tell me what a horrible person I am for walking my dog. It's not even my dog. What has my life become? I don't even know where I am. I'm just walking. Oh, funny story. When we first moved here, we were told our house number and street name. So we're walking along that road that you see there that a car is about to cross by. Come on, car, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, car. Yeah. And we're looking, I don't know if I should say my house number. I'll just say 25 because that speed limit sign says 25. So we're looking for house number 25, but the thing is, these houses don't make any sense. Like, number 2 will be next to number 5 million. So we're trying to find our house that we're about to move into when we see 25, but it is not on the street that we were told we would be moving into. But we also didn't know what street 25 was on because this lovely place I live in fails. Oh, there's children. I'm gonna tell the story in a second. So here we are on some unknown street with a house 25 in one neighborhood. So we're pretty sure it's going to be our house. And we're just staring at it. We're like, oh, it's a corner house. Like, corner houses tend to have more yard space. They tend to have a better layout and like all this stuff. So we're all super excited about it. Well, just my dad and I, because I'll explain that story later. So my dad and I are like taking pictures of it, and then we notice the house still has people in it. Now, the way the army works, yes, I am a child of one in the army. That's going to be a video I'll make some other time. Now, the way the army works is the house is usually cleared of its previous owners about 2 weeks, maybe, minimum, before the new owners come in. We were supposed to be moving into this house in like 3 days. So we're like, why are there people in our house? Why is there stuff? Why is there small children? Why is there stuff outside? And we're like, what's going on here? So we just drive away as fast as we can, using the speed limit, of course, for all you cops who want to arrest me. Yeah, so we took some stalker pictures on accident. And that was not our house, by the way. Just, there are a lot of houses. There's probably 4 houses in this entire neighborhood that say 25. This particular video segment is not going to contain my face, but Chloe will be in it. So you see this meow. One day, I was walking on this very road home from the bus stop when I saw a stick and some wet pavement. Now everybody else told me not to, but I took the stick and wet pavement and did what anybody should do. Write whatever I wanted. At the time, I was obsessed with writing meow everywhere, so that was the first thing I did. And then we continued to walk home, just like Chloe is now. But then, the inevitable happened. Boredom was released into the world. And Chloe was not a lot at the time, but my sister, who was about this tall, was. And well, I was on this adventure. There's a kid on a bike. I should probably not film. Come on, Chloe. I'm gonna pretend this is a video about you. So when boredom escaped, we went outside and gathered some random friend who happened to live near us and found all the wet pavement we could and wrote. But there were no more sticks, seeing that I live on a army post. So we just found some rocks to write in. And so we're writing on the pavement. You know, some nerd stuff like Pokeballs and DFTBA and my meow, still rain. The light, Chloe? Yeah, Chloe doesn't know. And some guy caught us while we were riding Chameleon Circuit. So we ran, each of us running in the same direction at first, away from our homes, but then splitting up in some obscure way as the guy was still chasing us. And of course, he decided to follow me. So me, being the athlete I am, just hid. And he called the cops, but the cops did not find us. But there was a pretty large investigation. And the reason we went on the walk will also the tired out Chloe is this. Now, I live in a community where everybody lives together. So checking the mail is quite fun, right, Chloe? Yeah, Chloe knows what's up. I don't even know which one's the mail key. Look at all these keys. Chloe, which one's the mail key? Okay, I'm gonna stop filming. Cast for future reference, that one's the mail. That glorious mail. I bet like 0% of it is for me, and if there is any for me, it's going to be some random catalog that is actually meant for my sister, but subscribed it in my name because of embarrassment. Chloe, calm down. Sit. Oh, you actually listened. That doesn't usually happen. Good girl. Good Chloe. Oh, good Chloe. I love you. Yeah? You love me? No? You don't really know who I am, do you? Yeah. Goodbye, Chloe. Okay. I'm really tired. This is the second day we have owned Chloe. Well, the dog sat Chloe. And my mother informed me she needs to go on walks twice a day. Now, I usually do not go on walks whatsoever, and if I do, it's with my cat to go check the mail, like once a month. And I am normally not awake at this time, so I'm really tired, and I'm dying. So I figured, well, we are on our break. Right, Chloe, we're on a break? Yeah, she's just laying down. Well, we are on our break to help our endurance grow. I have to tell you a little bit about my life. Now, I'm a strange one. We can all attest to that. And I tend to be in literal positions and then make some kind of weird life metaphor. For example, you can see the spot of which I'm currently laying in. Chloe, quit barking. Chloe? Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's just people. So you can see the spot of which I'm laying, kind of back there. I don't feel like showing you. And the sidewalk goes to the left, but right here is straight ahead. So it's like the road to life wants us to turn left, but I need a break from life, so I'm going to move forward. And sure, that makes no sense, but if you think about it, it's okay to walk off the path, because sometimes you just need a break from the path. Sometimes you can't keep pushing forward, and that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to go get that job right now, don't get that job right now, but make sure you evaluate your future before you decide not to get a job, because you don't want to be like Ben from Parks and Rec. Yeah. But in my case, I can just go forward, lay in some shade, rant to my phone while some strangers across the street stare at me and Chloe occasionally barks. And it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Because I can just hop back onto the path and all that will happen is a few minutes would pass. And I don't really need those few minutes in the grand scheme of things, because all that would have happened is I would have been playing Skyburger or some game that nobody else plays anymore while sitting on the toilet to hide from my mom. Yeah. So it's okay to go off the path. Just lay in some shade and enjoy where you are now. Bye guys, I hope you enjoy Philosophical Cass who cannot speak properly. I look really terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.